He was always frustrated over the young men that worked for him. And I told him, I said, why don't you get some adults? And it was like he couldn't pay them enough, and he had to use people that were willing to learn, was always his answer.
Gacy offers teenage Tony Antonucci a part-time job.
I was saving up like most 16-year-olds for an automobile, so that sounded pretty good to me.
One night, when Tony's parents are out of town, Gacy unexpectedly shows up at his door.
He said he had been in the area and he was checking on me. I was a wrestler in high school. He kind of played into that to say, come on, wrestler guy, let's see what you want. It was kind of boy fun kind of stuff. In the process of that, all of a sudden, a handcuff was on one of my wrists. And I started swinging my arms around and trying to keep him from getting the other arm. I was 16 years old and John was about 33 or 34 at the time. And he put the cuff on the other wrist, but I was fighting and struggling in such a way that he did not get it on very securely. He went into the other room and I pulled as hard as I could, scraped all the skin off my knuckles, but I pulled my hand out of the cuff. He walked back into the room, and the thing that was probably the lifesaver is I kept my hand behind my back so it appeared like I was still cuffed. He walked to my side, and pretty much I just grabbed both of his legs and did a good double leg takedown on him, wrestling move, and he went down to the floor, and I cuffed him. I think that shocked the hell out of him. And he says, "You're the only one that not only got out of the handcuffs, you got them on me." I continued to work for John because he pretty much explained those incidents as tests. And, you felt good about passing a test.
Today, Tony counts himself lucky. Handcuffs were Gacy's favorite ploy.
One of the confessions that I was involved in with him, he said he would put the handcuffs on himself behind his back, and all of a sudden the handcuffs were off. He would then explain to the kid, all right, I'm going to put the handcuffs on you, and you're going to be able to figure out how to get out of the handcuffs. And of course, the kid would struggle.
Then comes the rope trick. And Gacy would take this piece of rope and say, let me just show you this magic rope trick, and he'd put it around the neck. The victim was still going along with this, thinking it was all magic tricks, and Gacy had the rope in the back and just strangled him.